I'm trying to get these out quicker, but the way things work against me sometimes. Anyway, this is not about me. We're here to talk about episode 3 of what? Carnival Catwalk TV. I really couldn't resist the rhyming like Dr. Seuss. I'm sorry, that will never happen again. So if you saw after the credits of the week before episode, you knew that this was going to be something to do with weddings, and we jumped straight in. Not even a little mini challenge to wet my palate. We went straight into the wedding challenge. They told the contestants that they had 24 hours to create a non-traditional wedding look that incorporates carnival. Yeah, I don't know how I would have done that either.
Some of you have already guessed it, but in case you haven't, this is your wedding challenge, and you'll have 24 hours to create a non-traditional wedding look that still encapsulates the spirit of carnival.
But to shorten it, it was called the Wedding Drums Challenge. If you remember from the week before, my good sis Nabala and my good brother Marco won the challenge. So they got 30 minutes on top. So they would have got 24 hours plus the extra 30 minutes to come up with their design. Now, I know why we did not get no mini challenge, because they needed all the screen time to show the drama that was happening already. Because why was Mameen and Sandia fighting over fabric?
It is real, honey.
Oh, very.
Okay.
I took no prisoners this time.
Sandia almost broke leg because I grabbed the fabric and she was pulling it. I said, I already have it in my hand. Drop it.
Like, guys, can we not all share? Can we not all share the love? And then you had Marco taking all the flowers from the design studio like he's a florist.
First of all, I was not stealing any flowers. If they wanted the flowers, they had to go first.
Leaving none for anyone else. But you know what? I mean, you got to respect the hustle. There could only be one winner. Now, before we saw the contestants like get really underway with their designs, they panned to Marco in his confessional, and he was explaining how he had a really strong Catholic upbringing, and because of that, he couldn't really express himself. Like, he got a bit emotional, which got me emotional because I was like, no, my Marco. But then he explained he had a teacher. His teacher found a diary or notebook that he used to sketch in, and his teacher was like, why are you not in fashion school? Why are you here doing algebra? Get your to fashion school. And I just thought that was really cool. Like, we hadn't really had any sort of history of any of the contestants. So that was a nice little addition to the show this week. After that, we saw the contestants get underway with their designs. But then we got a couple confessionals saying like cliques are being formed. People aren't talking.
A lot of cliques are being formed. I understand that part of it is the competition, but I feel like it doesn't have to be this toxic.
This one ain't feeling this one, and I thought, ooh. And as the voice of reason, Pantarona was like, cut all that out. Cut all that toxic behavior out now. Now, we found out Ryan and Sandia weren't speaking. Nabala was saying Mameen only speaks to you when she needs something. And then Mameen was like, I don't understand. I don't know that cliques were being formed. I didn't realize. And then everyone was like, head of the clique, head of trying to make cliques go. What are you saying? Listen, I was getting so caught up in the drama that I forgot I was watching a design competition. So I had to pull myself right back into what I was watching. And then I saw everyone as they were designing. They had a guest tailor who was walking around, just making sure, you know, everything was tip top. Everything was doing what they needed to be doing. And then before we knew it, it was time for the runway. The first design up on the runway was Ryan's, and it was like this black, pink, lacy sort of number with a train. And I thought, ooh, this is giving bride. Different bride, but bride. Next up was Marco, and he went for like traditional white lace flowers, you know, for a wedding. But he made all his like design short. And I thought, oh, this is cute. And then remember early in the episode when he said he wanted to design around a beach wedding, and I thought, oh yeah, it fits. It fits. Sandia's design was next, and you can definitely see the Indian influence. She had like a nude meets red. What I did like is that she had like a headpiece tiara sort of thing, so you saw the carnival influence. I think that's the only like literal carnival influence I saw like that a non-designer would get, like me. You feel me? Pantarona's was up next, and she had a white silk long sort of dress situation with a veil. I thought that was quite traditional. I don't know, I wasn't getting like the carnival twist, but again, I'm not a designer, so like maybe I just don't have the eye. Tristan's design was up next. I actually thought I would have seen more of like the African influence because he was doing a fusion, but I saw a lot of like Indian influence, and I liked it. The design was sparkly AF. I was like, where's my shades? Where's my shades? Mameen was up next, and I actually thought her dress reminded me of the week before, like with the fitted sort of body and then a bit that comes out, because you know, like when it was a steel pan, like the person was wearing the pan, and I thought, oh, this looks similar. But the judges liked it, so I thought, again, it's because I don't have the eye. Then Christian's design was up next. It was giving lace, it was giving strong collar, it was giving like fit to the body. It was giving like a mysterious vampire bride, and I was feeling it. I was defo feeling it. And last but not least, it's the woman who I'm always looking forward to seeing her designs. It was Nabala's, and she had like white, which then started to gradient into like rainbow colors as it got towards the bottom to represent Carnival, to also represent LGBTQ. And I thought, okay, I get sister, I get it. So after the judges deliberated, they crowned this week's challenge winner as Marco.
And the winner of this week's challenge is Marco. Congratulations.
And Marco was so emotional, like, oh, he was just being emotional this whole episode, and my little heart was like this going for him, like, oh, if he wins, I mean, I know I want Nabala to win, but if he wins, I think he's deserving as well. And then going home, unfortunately, was Sandia again.
So, the designer who will be leading us this evening is Sandia.
And then in her going home confession, she talks about how Nabala's was a hot mess and she's shocked that she's going home. Do not speak, oh my good sister Nabala, okay? As somebody who has been sent home twice, right? Don't do that, Sandia. Don't do that. Anyway, we go again for the next episode. I'm gonna try really get these out earlier so we can really like chat when it's fresh on everybody's mind. And don't forget, if you are in the UK, you can watch all past episodes and upcoming episodes on the Pavilion Plus app.
Carnival Slayers.